Hi, you all. Happy Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed your long weekend. For reading this week, we're going to be working on text features. So, those are all the parts of nonfiction text that give you more information in addition to the story itself. For morning work, you have text structure Tuesday. You're working on answering the question, how can campfires be dangerous? So, as you read the paragraph, figure out how they're dangerous and choose the correct answer. For base 10 Tuesday, you are looking to see which one of these two numbers equals 100. Johnny Appleseed lived to be 70 years old. Which of the following numbers is closest to 70? So think about if you're rounding from 60 to 70 or between 60 and 70, which one of those numbers is closer to 70? Okay, this slide here is just anchor charts explaining each text feature and their purpose. Now, I know the font is small, so you can either zoom in with this magnifying glass here, or you can just click the audio and I will read to you the different types of text features and their purpose. On the next slides, you are actually going to be looking at different text features and naming them and then putting the description for each one. So for example, right here it says contents. So use your inferencing skills. Contents is at the top. That's the title of this section. And if you look over here to the right, there's glossary, table of contents, index, and title page. Table of contents has the word contents in it. I think that might be the answer. So you would just slide that over to the top, and then you're going to read through these choices and see which one describes the table of contents. Does it identify the key topics in the book in the order they are presented? Does it have a page with the title, author, and illustrator? A list of words from the text and their meanings or definitions, or an alphabetical list of topics and their page numbers? Well, I see page numbers, but it's not in alphabetical order. So identifies the key topics in the book and the order they are presented. It does do that. It tells me which order they come in. And if I look here, pages 3 through 10, then 11 through 32, they are in the order that they are presented. So you would drag that definition underneath the correct answer. So that one I did for you. I'm going to move it back so I don't forget to do that. The next slide, you're actually going to be reading and trying to understand the different types of text features. So in this table of contents, it's asking what topic is found on page 25. So you need to look at the page range and figure out where would 25 be in that range, and then write whatever topic or heading for that section is with that page or with that group of pages. On which page can I find information on aliens? So there are 2 pages where you can find information on aliens. So look in your index and find the word aliens, and then next to it, it will have the 2 page numbers. And you're just going to write those 2 page numbers in the box. This one here, you are looking at different types of text. So it says within text. So just within what the author writes in the story, in the nonfiction story, there are different types of texts. There's italics, and that's where the font is a little slanted. There's a text box, which is a box that contains more information off to the side. There's bullet points, which are just little bits of information. They're not complete sentences, but they give you information. And then there are bold words. And those are important words that are often found in the glossary. So you're going to drag and drop the correct word for whatever the arrow is pointing to. Then you're going to dig deeper into those texts. So you're going to read about the sun, and you're going to read about comets. After you read about the sun, what are the cooler areas of the sun called? So you're going to be looking for keywords, bolded words that you would type in the box. And then how many different places do comets come from? For this one, read the entire thing, but I would imagine that the answer is italicized. Look for the italicized words. All right, so read carefully and look for the information that it is asking for and write it in the box. This one here is very similar to the one you did about print features. This one's all about organization of informational text. So you're looking at the title, caption, heading, and labels. Title, caption, and headings are often confused. Title tells you what an entire story is going to be about. Heading tells you what only a section of the story is about. So make sure you read those carefully. So you're going to put the purple words above the boxes, and then the descriptions, the words over here to the right, below. Just read carefully and make sure you choose the correct ones. Then you're going to dig a little deeper again. The title of this story is Life on ISS, so International Space Station. You're going to read both paragraphs, look at the headings, decide which heading tells about the food astronauts eat, and write that heading in the box. Then, do astronauts take showers? Read and find out. Graphic aids: timeline, chart, graph, or map. If you're not sure the difference, go back to the anchor charts at the very beginning of the reading and look again at the difference between these graphic aids. Then you're going to write the name of the correct one in the box. So spell it correctly, look at the words at the top here, and make sure that you're spelling them correctly in the box. Okay, the last little text feature sort is about illustrations. So there are 3 different types of illustrations. One is an illustration, which means it's some kind of a drawing. One is a photograph, and the last one is a diagram. So you're going to drag and drop the correct word that goes with the corresponding image. Then you're going to have an exit ticket to see if you can apply, which means use, everything you've learned on text features in a nonfiction text. So you're going to read how to read a nutrition label. If you would like it read to you, you can press the audio clip. After you've read all of the words, I want you to read the text features. Look very closely at the nutrition label. Look at this table and look at this illustration because they're going to give you information to answer the 3 questions on the next slide. Make sure to finish the sentence starters. I gave you sentence starters, but those are not the answers. It is important to look at serving sizes because. Why? Fill in that answer. Then the serving size is on the label is, tell me what the serving size is. You're going to move these circles here to circle which are considered the bad nutritions. There's more than one. So go back and look at that nutrition label to help you out. And then the third question, how many calories did you eat in a day? Look at that chart very, very carefully, okay? Which text features help you find this information. So the text feature that you look at to get that information, you're going to write just the name of it. And if you were just listening to me, I may have given it to you. So text features are really a lot of fun, and there's so much information that authors put in text features. So make sure you are paying close attention to them, and have a great Tuesday.